Unleash the power of knowledge and connect with the heartbeat of the African diaspora. Download our African Diaspora News Channel app now on Google Play and Apple App Store. Stay informed with authentic and diverse perspectives, breaking news, and cultural insights. Immerse yourself in a community that celebrates unity, resilience, and progress. Experience the vibrancy of the diaspora at your fingertips. Don't miss out. Empower your perspective today. Search African Diaspora News Channel and join the conversation.
Hello, African Diaspora News family. My name is Reneilwe Morema, and I am your host right here on the African Diaspora News channel. I'm reporting live from Johannesburg, South Africa. I didn't want to say much about AfriForum's unauthorized trip to the United States to submit a memorandum signed by Boers, demanding that the United States do something about the imaginary white genocide and the farm murders, and also review the 142 race-based laws they claim are excluding them from the economy of South Africa. I spoke briefly about it. I found it to be treasonous, and the fact that the government has not punished them is appalling, to say the least. But then I thought to myself, by reporting every little move the AfriForum takes will only give them power in my life, in my people's lives, when we have better things to do. We know they are lying about the white genocide, so why are we bothered? Why are we giving them so much energy and time, and in a way, assisting them in peddling these lies? The more you report on it, the more factual it will become. Just wait and see how this ends. And lo and behold, surprise, surprise, it turns out the importance of AfriForum's trip to the United States might have been exaggerated. They have been boasting about taking an unauthorized trip to the United States and meeting with key people in the Trump administration who cared about the grievances of Boers, like the Bella Bill, white genocide, and the supposed 142 race-based laws. But who are these influential people in the Trump administration that would take time out of their busy schedules with all the conflict happening in America, willing to carve out time to meet with the little-known organization from the tip of the African continent? They were not forthcoming with information about who they met, but CEO of AfriForum, Kali Krill, took to his X page on the 26th of February. He said they met with senior members of the House of Representatives Committee on Foreign Affairs. He continued that members of this committee had been monitoring what is happening in South Africa.
Great place to start, Kali, would be for you to explain to us what it is this time that brings AfriForum all the way to Washington, D.C., the very purpose of that trip and discussions with Trump's administration, and what you've shared with them from your perspective.
We just had a constructive meeting with senior representatives on the Foreign Affairs Committee of the House of Representatives. And it was good to hear firsthand what their views are. And of course, we had the opportunity to convey our views. Our mission here is to fight for the interests of the country, of South Africa, of its people, and for Afrikaners. Because the fact is, I've listened to some of the inserts here that says this is misinformation. The fact is, I just had a meeting with congressmen that said they've been monitoring what is happening in South Africa for many years now. They saw when former Minister Naledi Pandor had a photo opportunity with the Iranian Prime Minister or leader. They saw a number of actions from South Africa, and that is why they decided to act. These people that say we should not come here, we should just deny that everything is happening, think that's going to solve the problem. It's not going to solve it. It's going to make it worse. When we actually spoke to these House of Representatives members and told them, no, South Africa is saying it's just a big misunderstanding, it was actually, they laughed because they said, well, these are the facts. And I have a huge list that was taken up in a bill to review their relationship with South Africa.
What is that list,
So they know these things.
Just to make things clear, Kali said he met with Congress members, elected politicians to the Senate and House of Representatives from both the Republican and Democratic parties. I don't believe it because chances of getting in front of the congressman or congresswoman or the senator as a foreign group, not even a foreign political party, the chances of that happening are 0 to none, virtually impossible. So who did they meet with? Because they refuse to be transparent. I don't understand the secrecy because the DA went to Washington, D.C. for foreign matters they are not happy with. And they told us who they met. DA met with Africa advisors at the National Security Council, Senator Chris Coons, Marco Rubio key advisors, etc., etc. You must also note that it takes serious money to lobby in Washington, D.C. There is a site I saw on the Daily Maverick news outlet which shows how much foreign entities have spent lobbying in Washington, D.C. in the past. DA is there. The Department of Tourism South Africa is there, but AfriForum is not on the list.
Creel, as I said, tweeted that the delegation had met with members of the House of Representatives Foreign Affairs Committee. This is possible. But it definitely was not an official hearing because there is no record of a Solidarity Movement meeting with the Foreign Affairs Committee on the committee's schedule for this year. Then I took a look at the 28 members of that committee, who, remember, Kali Creel said are so invested in South African affairs that they even know about the Bella Bill. I discovered that not a single member of that committee has tweeted about any reference to the Solidarity Movement or to the supposed plight of Afrikaners at any point this year, despite posting multiple times a day on X about other issues.
South Africans, you might want to be skeptical about the so-called influence AfriForum has in America. They hold no water. Boers, I'm afraid they lied to you. They gave you false hope in your cause. And seeing that you are paying a subscription fee to AfriForum, chances are your money was used for restaurant dinners, hotel rooms, and strip clubs there and there. But to say AfriForum had an impact in the corridors of the White House, it's a dream, my sweetheart. You are a pawn to Trump's revenge against South Africa for taking Israel to the International Court of Justice. But to say Trump cares about the day-to-day lives of Boers, my sweetheart, you are high. You are high. The fact that he's not even willing to tell us who he met when they went to lobby in Washington, D.C. They haven't told y'all. They were not transparent with y'all. It should say something. It should say something because the DA can tell us, hey, we are not happy with South African foreign matters. We are going to lobby in the United States and we are going to talk to 1, 2, 3, 4. And they have spoken to those people they said they're going to speak to. And those people vouched that the DA spoke to them. There is even transcript to show that the DA was there. But there is no transcript, no paper trail that, AfriForum matters were listened to and handled as a top priority the way they're claiming it. The way they're claiming it is to be. I think it's just propaganda to try to scare us, to make us shake in our boots, to over-exaggerate their importance in the White House. There's no such thing. Do you think Trump cares about the Bella Bill? What is a Bella Bill? He doesn't care. He doesn't give a damn. So black people, relax. These people did not need influential people. These people did not need entities or bodies in the Trump administration that shared the same sentiment with them. Yeah, they might have met with a security guard who was willing to hear them out and was willing to escort them throughout the White House, to give them a tour in the White House, to take pictures in the corridors and take pictures in doors labeled foreign affairs matters. That's about it. To say that they were a top priority, that they've met with senators and congressmen as, a foreign body, as a foreign private entity, is a lie. Is a lie. So we can relax. I think this is the last time you're going to hear of me speaking about the bloody AfriForum and the Boers. I think it's over. I am officially signing out. No more about Boer farm murders, Boer or white genocide, whatever they want to label it as, the 142 race-based laws. Yeah, no, my days with AfriForum has come to an end. I am so excited. I am I wish I could take off this weave to show that I'm really done with the bloody AfriForum. What do you think about this segment? I know AfriForum is lying. Comment to us in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and share the broadcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss these groundbreaking conversations right here on the African Diaspora.